YouTube? It's deck time. This time for some colorless Eldrazi Ugin. Of course, Ugin Eye of Storm is one of the most anticipated cards to break Modern in this set, Dragonstorm Tarkir. So we're trying it out in a purely colorless shell, starting with 4 copies of Bauble. 4 copies of Bauble, 4 copies of Mox Opal, because Mox Opal helps you ramp to the Ugin, and if you cast Ugin, you can cast either of these 0-mana artifacts, so that way you can exile something right away. 1 copy of Shadowspear, 1 copy of Soul Guide Lantern, and you get the searchers out with the Urza Saga. You get 4 copies of Mindstone as the colorless mana rock. 4 Glaring Fleshraker, arguably the best card in the deck, also lets you win the game immediately off of an Ugin ult. 4 copies of Karn the Great Creator. I'm not sure if you need Karn anymore, but we're going to leave it in for the time being. 4 Ugin Eye of Storms, 4 Devourer of Destiny for consistency, 4 Kozilek's Command, best card in the deck, 4 Chalice of the Void, so you can put it on 1 or 2. And then a couple copies of Emrakul the Promised End for some top end. Mana base wise, all colorless, 4 copies of Darksteel Citadel, 4 Eldrazi Temple, 4 Ugin's Lab, 1 Fountainport, 1 Gemstone Cavern, 4 Urza Sagas, and then 2 copies of Island in case we get Stone Rained or Besieged and we need to go find a basic. White Orchid Phantomed. Sideboard wise, mostly it's a Karn sideboard, so I'll take out the non-Karn sideboard stuff when talking about it, because this is all Karn sideboard stuff. We've got a Treasure Vault for a land, Tormod Script for some graveyard hate, Grafdigger's Cage to stop more graveyard recursion, 1 Pithing Needle for activated abilities, 1 Liquimetal Coating for land destruction, Torpor Orb to stop ETBs, Ensnaring Bridge for combat, Metamorph for copying shit, Mystic Forge for churning through our deck super quickly, and then Cityscape Leveler for our top end. Big Larry. Other than that, a couple copies of Dismember for Catcher Most, and then 3 copies of Thought-Knot Seer for Hand Disruption. What's up, Bunny? Bunny, type dog. Magical, type dog. Because I'm about to pull this giveaway. That's a lot of Mox Opals. I don't think I can keep this hand. It's pretty bad. It is 2 mana on turn 1, which is nice, but that's all it does. It's got a Devourer. Alright, we'll give it a shot. We'll put back a Karn here. Hopefully it finds me another land. Preferably a soul land at that. He have 4 mana turn 1. Nothing to do with it. Yeah. None of these are lands. I think I have to bobble them and try to cycle into something good. Meticulous Archive. So they're on Jeskai with Mockingbird, most likely. Attack me. Don't attack me. I'll feel attacked. Oh, they didn't play their land drop. I said, oops. A little mistake from the opponent, and then Chalice on 1 prompts the concession. I feel like that was just like a shame concede more than anything else, because I feel like they were going to win that game regardless of the Chalice on 1. My hand wasn't doing much of anything. Anywho. Let's take out the Emrakuls, bring in the Dismembers, and then we could take out a couple Karns, maybe. Let's swap 2 Karn for 2 Thought-Knot Seer. Karn's a little slow. I want to keep all the Ugins in, because I just want to see how Ugin is. The old shame scoop to Chalice on 1. I did crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I'm gonna pin a comment that says, "Hype dog, when you see this, there's probably an avatar giveaway active." And I'm just gonna pin that. It's a colorless utility land mostly. I don't know if you need the Fountainport. I'm just gonna make the keyword for every giveaway for the avatar just dog. Makes it easy for people that are just coming and going. Hopping in for a second here and there. Dog, when you see this. Oh, I got the Dismember for that one. Hopefully we top deck a 7+ drop, and then we could put it under the Ugin's Lab. No. Alright, we're gonna hit that with the Dismember. Yeah, it does feel like an MH3 card, right? Which member? This one. Begone Cat. Card's good. Second Cat. Yes. I think I have Fleshraker Mox Opal. Gives me a blocker. Even if they kill this with like Galv, I'll still have a blocker because of the Mox Opal. Elegant Parlor. Yo, Bizarro, thank you for the tier 1 in the 25 months. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Your 2-paper Ugins. Sheesh, is Ugin still like $1 bajillion? Pre-release price for Ugin was like 60, 70. It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. Excuse me? Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Wow. Okay. So that just shut off my Mox Opal. So we can do this. Also shut off my spawn token. That card's actually surprisingly annoying. Oh, Ugin's still mad expensive. Ugin's like $60+. You know, Nazi, thank you for the tier 1 of the 21 months. And then a Golem Gamer, thank you for the prime of the 6 months. Appreciate you. Kind of a hater card. Ooh, free tendies. Alright, chat. My throat's a bit funky today. Allergies or something. Alright, I'll pass. I do have blockers for days, but I can't use these for mana. I can't use this for mana. This card's annoying. It's also a 3/3 flyer for 3. Good card. Very good card. I'm gonna get Wrath Disguised. That was a Mockingbird. 2x the Clarion Conquerors. I feel attacked. Okay, are they dead? Hmm. You get a colorless creature off of this, but I don't think I have one. I guess Karn, no. Yes. I guess I can cast Karn for Tormod's Crypt. And then cast Tormod's Crypt and then hope that that's good enough. Oh, I can't even activate Karn. Sad. What the fuck? This card's correct. I forgot you can't activate Karn either. Alright, well, we'll pass. I can't activate Mind Stone. I can't activate Karn. We're gonna try it out in Storm. I want to try it with Iron Crag Feet also. Speezy. Yeah, it's probably not gonna matter, but like, holy schmoly. Imagine I didn't have 2 Fleshrakers. Card's insane. No, it's okay. New card. We gotta learn the hard way. Cool card, though. I think this is probably gonna be really good in black-white. This and Voice of Victory in black-white. Eh? Maybe, maybe. I mean, Black-White's doomed if Ugin's any good, but... Alright, we got there. What's up, Pilgrim? How you doing? Wait, is that the Josh? My boy? Yeah, mate, let's go. How you doing, Josh? Isn't it like DGen hours in the EU? Slam some Legacy? Oh, hell yeah. It should be right now, before I pull this giveaway. Because I forgot. DAWG. DAWG. 3, 2, 1. DAWG. 3, 2, 1. A Golem Gamer. Getting the avatar. Alright, let me send you your code, and then we'll do another giveaway chat. We're gonna be pulling them all day. Alright, giveaway. Dog. We're running it back. All day, chat. If I ever forget, just remind me. Sounds pretty good. And it's less good now. What do I even want? Maybe the second Ugin's lab? Yeah, it's this little dog that's right here. Creator promo 7. Right here with the life total. That's the dog avatar I'm giving away. The dog. I got nothing to do with that mana. Yet. We're playing against Blue-Red Murktide. I feel like I'm playing against Blue-Red Murktide. I love you, Eugene. What's my avatar code? Dog. DAWG. Yeah, Ugin, probably not long for this world. They might force Karn, maybe? My Karn. I don't know if I'm going to survive long enough to be able to Ugin here. I need, like, Kozilek's command off the top. They hit a Bauble off the top of my deck. That sucks. Yo, Valk, thank you for the bribe in the 37 months. Sup? Sup, dude? I appreciate you. Don't do it to me, opponent. This new Ragavine card from Dragonstorm seems alright. I think I'm dead. I can pick a fish. Alright, we're on the fish to block Ragavine plan. Well, now, Valk, you could use my avatar magic online if you type dog. DAWG in chat right now and win the giveaway. Bolts the fish. The wog. Nope, that's not quite how you spell it. We're getting cooked. That Mox Opal's active. How am I supposed to beat an active Mox Opal? Alright, we're done. I have 5 mana, 6. I guess I'm gonna need Thought-Knot Seer and Dismember, probably over Karn the Great Creator. Sorry, Karn, buddy. I'm gonna take out 1 Emrakul. Chalice is gonna be like the most important card in the matchup if I can Chalice on one. Yeah, this looks fine. Yeah, he's gonna snipe another giveaway. He said Armulet. It's got a Chalice on one. It's a slow Chalice on one, but hey, it's a Chalice on one nonetheless. Better make a treasure in that spot. Maybe, but I'm just like dead to Lightning Bolt. Gotta play the Soul Guide Lantern this turn because I plan on Chalice on one here. I think they have Spell Snare for my Chalice on one. Or Spell Pierce, probably. Could run out Mind Stone instead. Show me Spell Snare. Good sign, sure. Preordain. It seems like this type of a deck probably has a pretty good matchup against us because they have pressure in the form of Ragavan backed up with Consign. Is Blue-Red Murktide good again? See if we can Mind Stone into Chalice on one. Feels bad to not have everything to imprint here, but that's okay. Bolt me. Consigns the Chalice. Alright, 2 consigns down. Who knows how many more they have. Probably infinite. Murktide. I am in danger. I should have popped the Soul Guide Lantern. I think we just gotta cast something here. Mox Opal. Pass. TKS, not terrible. I'm gonna try to clear the way for this Kozilek's command. Because I really need this Kozilek's command to resolve. You get the screenshot using Ugin 0 to kill a Kappa Cannoneer. Wait, that's sweet. Paid for the ward. Yeah. Meltdown. Oh no. My stuff. I have 4 card types still. I think I'm dead as hell. Or maybe not. Coming to Liverpool? Probably not, sadly. I'm gonna have to do this for 1 short. They have Force Negation. I will force myself into the next match. Another Kozilek's command. No. 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 This one's interesting. But I think it's also a no. Mindstone. I'm gonna pass. Why am I like this? I'm traveling so much this year. Dead to Lightning Bolt. Alright, pause. No Lightning Bolt. I feel like I should just pick up the Emrakul. Jam the Emrakul. 9 or 6, 7, 8, 9. I have enough for sure. I don't have enough for Devourer plus Emrakul, right? That's like way too much mana. What are the chances they have another consign in their hand? It might be. Oh no. Okay. Well, so far so good, I guess. Well, none of these are super beneficial for me to play. I could cast Ragavans, that way they don't dash it over and over. I could hit with sorcery speed removal. I want to attack the Murktide into Emrakul, right? Having it out here means it just dies the Devourer. I really gotta find an Ugin though. Gain some life. If I ever draw a Lightning Bolt, I'm dead. But I think that's just the way of the world at this point. I'd rather have the 2 blockers than the potential Mind Stone here. Alright. That was scary. Maybe Soul Guide Lantern's not where it's at. You won? Did you win, Steve? Did you win the giveaway for the Magic Online avatar? For the game that you don't even play? I think Mystic Forge might be a little bit better than Soul Guide Lantern. Yeah, Mom's home. Another evil deck. We haven't even cast Ugin yet. You play MTGO more than most Magic players? I don't know if I believe you, Steve. Turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer. Well, I think it's a keeper. They're probably going to mulligan to Consign plus Ragavan, which I can never beat in a million years. But hey, if they don't, turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer is not bad. Are you attending SCG Minnesota? Yes. I just booked my flight for Minneapolis last night. Standard will be later in the stream. I'm going to start with Modern, and then we'll play Standard a little bit later. Probably like halfway through. Maybe more than halfway through. I kind of like Modern build again. This new set made me excited about Modern. Should I play Boros Energy this weekend at the local RCQ? I don't think it's a bad choice. If you want to play a mid-rangey fair deck, it's probably the way to go. Don't consign my Thought-Knot Seer. I'll be very upset. I'm upset. Shaking, crying, malding, throwing up. Blood Moon. No. No, put it away. Put it away, 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 put it away. Ah. Oh, they don't have land. Bless. We get another turn. Oh, I will get Moon this game, almost assuredly. Oh, hi, Ugin. Black, white, barely winning. Red, white, rarely winning. True. What are you doing if you're not playing combo decks right now? Alright, it appears to be a standoff between them casting Blood Moon and me casting Kozilek's command. What's up, Deja? How you doing? Tap out for the Blood Moon. You know you want to. It's that scrumptious, delicious looking Blood Moon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Honestly, I'm about to cast Ugin anyways. Yeah, combo's really strong at the moment. Counterspell. Indubitably. I just cast Ugin. I feel like I should just cast Ugin. Worst case, they have a consign. I can't really Chalice on one and then cast Ugin, though. I could Chalice on one, Chalice on three. I don't know if we're gonna have another opportunity to cast Ugin post Blood Moon coming down, because I'm gonna lose this mana. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I do. I could cast Chalice on three, or Chalice on one Mystic Forge. Maybe Chalice on one Mystic Forge is the move. They can still consign through Chalice, which is like not great for me. Okay, I got the consign out of their hand. Could cycle this. I'm gonna have to cycle this. So I can't cast it once Blood Moon comes down here. Beat with the Mystic Forge. But then Consign's still live through Chalice, right? Oh, that's not helpful. Now we have a decent amount of time. I guess I should actually activate this Mystic Forge, right? Exile this off the top. And setting up Keep Stop as well. Murky Tide? Should attack first, right? And then play the Murktide. I need to draw a land. That's all I want. And it's not this one, because this one doesn't make it through the Blood Moon. What soundtrack is this? Mischief Makers. Interesting. I've never heard this one. It's pretty good, though. Alright, we hit land. I'll take it. Fleshraker on top. So the dream scenario would be Ugin 0 Fleshraker. But definitely have to kill this Blood Moon. Bros. Broken. Disgusting. What the? They have a Murktide and an Unknown in hand. Now 2 unknowns. Okay. How can they ever win? I heard stories about it. Unbreakable. I haven't seen it myself yet. Unsure if it exists even. We got 3 Devourers, though. I want none of these. None of those. Alright. I guess we gotta take the Darksteel Citadel. And maybe I wasn't supposed to reveal all 3. That's alright. I really want to find another soul land there. Solitude looks like it's black-white. I feel like Iron Crag Feat's probably better than Geosurge because you can reduce it with a reducer. Unless that deck's just not playing reducers. Maybe it's just playing like rituals, no reducer. Then yeah, Geosurge would be better than Iron Crag. Ooh. Aw. Rip Kozilek, man. I can cast the Devourer next turn. Thanks to Mox Opal being my top deck. My Ugin slab. Alright, now I can't anymore, I don't think. Oh no, I can, right? It just does the same thing. Because it ETBs again. Please don't make me buy Mox Opals. Oxmopals. 2, 4, 6, 7. Man, I kind of want a Fleshraker though. But it's probably right just to Devour, take out the Flicker Wisp. So if I cast the Fleshraker, go down yeah. I think I could save this for a turn here. Casting the Fleshraker is super tempting though, but it's probably more mana efficient to do it on a turn where I can multi-spell. And my second spell is not just Mox Opal. Da dog. Picks up a da dog. Takes out my Mind Stone. I feel like I should just Devour this too. I can't. I don't have Mox Opal anymore. Damn it. Forgot about that. True. Well, hopefully they don't have Flicker Wisp number 2. They have Flicker Whisper and had a little bit of trouble here. Catrimos, yep. It is active thanks to me casting or revealing 10,000 Devourers. Make a bunch of 1/1s, scry draw. Probably kills them the fastest. Could also exile Catrimos, but they could have Ephemerate here. And this triggering Fleshraker a bajillion times is pretty good too. Karn, the Great Creator. So, if I take E-Temple, I can cast Devourer. Probably good enough, right? I got top card for next turn, but I don't think there's going to be a next turn. It might not be a next turn. No reason not to be paranoid. Crazy. I was crazy once. Oh, hey, that worked out pretty well. Okay. Dismember. No Soul Guide Lantern. I think I want the Thought-Knot Seers as well. I don't really care for Chalice in this matchup. I think the Chalices can be removed completely. Maybe I take like... Oh, that's it. Alright. Alright, let's submit like that. I don't think Chalice is very good against Black-White. It's better if they're on the Aether Vial build, if you can go turn 1 against the Aether Vial. Yeah, they also just blink Chalice. So... Yeah, Dathi Thoughtseize. Oh, so effective against Eldrazi. Ever since the scam days. It's a Zoomertron, pretty much. Tronless Tron. Try to find a soul land off the top here. Ugin's Lab or E-Temple. Might take Mind Stone. The one game we cast Ugin, we won instantly. And that was the only time I've cast Ugin so far. Took a Mox Opal. There's an E-Temple. So let's pick E-Temple. And we'll pick E-Temple again. I guess I could spend this Bauble now. Even Interrupter. Peace out, Josh. Have a great rest of your night. Mind Stone. Sure, they have the dog in hand. Catch a mouse. Dog. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. So now they have Avid Interrupter, Catrimose, question marks. My E-Temple. What the heck? So we have 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can cast Ugin next turn. I shouldn't have tapped that, huh? Well, that was a mistake. We're not going to Ugin anymore. I should have tapped the other two things to cast the Mind Stone. So I could bounce that back to my hand, and then when it ETBs again, I'd put it back in. Oh, they can just take it again at end step. Go, dog, go. Go, dog, go. I think I want to hold this Ugin's Lab. I think I got to dismember the dog as well. Even though I know they have Catrimose in hand. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, 1 7+ drop, please. Okay, hater. Such a hater. Catrimose, Aven Interrupter in hand. Yeah, why didn't they misclick on the Citadel? Oh, this was another situation where I shouldn't have tapped this. I'm just lazy. No, don't Stone Raid me again. I'm getting Stone Raid again. Gosh dang it, my hubris and my laziness. Could I add this Devourer back to my hand? Flyer. 4 mana, I get refund 1. I have 2 left over. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Alright. Such a hater. You play my pet deck, Mr. Streamer? I'll be doing dono decks probably, what's today? Tuesday? Probably like Thursday. We'll open up dono decks again. There's some decks that I want to get through first. Things we gotta try out. What if I promise it's very fun? Alright, I'm intrigued now. I'm listening. Don't tap your Labyrinth, Dingo. I'll try my best. No guarantees. I think I gotta say no. I mean, I could take Fleshraker. Let's actually take the Fleshraker. Alright, now I have to tap my lab. I don't have a choice. Imagine I'm gonna get White Orchid Phantomed. Solitude the Fleshraker. Alright, White Orchid Phantom and friends, or are we getting off scot-free? By scot-free, I mean I can't cast anything still. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Ban Thought for control. Isn't this what Corey Baumeister is playing? Could go trap Treasure Vault with my Karn. Be afraid, opponent. I got a Treasure Vault in my hand. My land. Yeah, it looks sweet. I'll try it at some point. I gotta get the new cards out of my system first. Torpor Orb. Two, three, four, five. So I can kill us a Kozilek's command in response to them pumping it. Oop. Mind Stone. Alright, next turn it's the Promised Ugin. Had fun with this one at locals, Necroshul. Yeah, this is what Spike and I tried to brew on like day 1 of MH3. Simpler times. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Eugene. My Eugene. Psych. Be gone, Avid Interrupter. I think this is fine. The only thing I care about is like Emperor Bones. What did I miss? Eugene. I guess. Yeah, also we have a Torpor Orb out. Numb. Numb. Disgusting. Have you ever untapped with this card? It's just GG. -1 black-white player. They just sold the deck just now. They got Ugin one time and they're like, alright. Pack it in, pack it up. Now we're gonna start another giveaway chat. All day long. I don't think I can keep this. Does a little better. Chalice on one. On one. We have a long way to go with the Ugin, but if we get there, it's gonna be sweet. Blue red? Thunder Trap Trainer. Yeah, I wish it was burn. Layer O Denial. Another Flare O Denial. Looks like it's just blue-red wizards. Given the amount of Flare of Denial. Oh, Blood Moon. Oh, good. Oh, I should pick up my Emrakul here. You have a couple of basic islands in the deck from when Voidmere happens. Counterspell. Looks like it's Blue Moon. Flashes in Snappy. They try to pair based off of record to the best of their abilities, but it doesn't always work out. Another Snappy. I'm gonna die. Basic island. I don't think I'm gonna be able to resolve anything for the rest of the game. Main deck, Blood Moon. Hater shit. I want these Thought-Knot Seers. I guess Karn's like not too bad. I'll leave 2 Karns in. I think we can get rid of the Shadowspear. This is the power of wizards. It's the power of Blood Moon. I think we probably would have lost that game even without the Blood Moon though. Any Chalice on 2. They're gonna have like 4 consigns post board also. I think this matchup might just be doomed. Doesn't get much better than this hand, right? Mind Stone, go. Tamio. Let's try to get Karn down this turn. He might have Flare Force or something. Opal's not weak. You actually have to sink mana into Everflowing Chalice. They have Consign up most likely, so let's just play the Fleshraker and say go. They missed their land drop. Trigger. Is Lantern good yet, Timmy? I know the answer to that. It's no. What do they need to print to make Lantern of Insight a good deck again? Lantern Control a good deck again? I don't even know. Your artifacts can't be destroyed enchantment, maybe? New welding jar that does something. Unban Mox Opal. Wait a minute. The Ragster? I'll try to stop Consign Memory to the best of our abilities. Cabal Ritual? I don't know about that one. Well, GG. Turn 1 Rags, return to Blood Moon. Yeah, it stops 1 mana Consign. Doesn't stop Replicate Consign. Well, let's keep her. We got 200 dog codes to give away. We get 200 a month. Until Torben decides he hates me. I take E-Temple. And Torben deciding to hate me will probably come sooner rather than later, so I'm gonna guess 200's our max. Apparently all the fair blue decks came out of the woodworks today. Everybody's just like, alright, now is the time to be playing Spell Pierce and Blood Moon. Raug. I think I gotta force check them here. Yeah, that Overwatch character, Torben. Force check? You failed the force check. Unbanned tempo decks. I don't know about that. I guess this is better in case they have Harbinger. And I can return the Devourer back to my hand. My Fleshraker. Gets a swamp. I feel like they have Harbinger. Murky Tide. Boop, 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 boop. It's time for Devour. It'll turn for 6/6 with Swords to Plowshares stapled onto it. Magic gets a lot worse post board when they get Harbinger and Consign to Memory. I want to play a Skirmish Rhino deck as well. I know Zeriak was kind of cooking some Skirmish Rhino stuff. I'm going to stun my Devourer. Guess we take Bauble. Our draws have not been the greatest. With the Mox Opal, we can block the Kaito. I was going to play black, white, splashing green for Skirmish Rhino because I think Skirmish Rhino is significantly better than the rest of them. The rest of them being, I guess, Siege Rhino. Okay, they're just plussing it. I think I'm okay taking the hit if they're just plussing it. I'd block if they were going to 0. Cycle this Bauble. Also, Brazen Borrower. It's been a minute since I've seen Brazen Borrower. Probably going to stun Devourer again. Surveils. I think we're going to block. And then we're going to do a huge K command. See if it resolves. Probably won't resolve. I think we need to punch through the counter spells anyways. And we have Saga as a backup. Yeah, they stunned it again. Make tokens, scry draw. Chances of success, very low. Oh, wow. A result. Well, you best believe I want Fleshraker and Ugin. So I think I bin Chalice, bin the land, bin the Opal. Top, top, top. I think I'm casting the Fleshraker first because I don't have 1 thing to exile. Fleshraker, go. Later, Kaito. Shoots my Devourer. Shoot that spaghetti. I could just activate Saga. And cast this Fleshraker the next turn. Shoot the spaghetti. Yeah, not very mango cuisine. Fry high, never shoot. Let's just grab Bauble. Ooh, shit. Oh, you know what? I should have cast Fleshraker first. Oopsies. Probably doesn't matter. Alright. Did I play against Energy first round? I believe I did. What do I want to drop in this matchup? It could be Karn, it could be Chalice. I don't think Chalice is that good. Because they're going to have Harbinger Consign post board. So I think I'm going to need Dismembers for Harbingers and then Thought-Knot Seers for Consigns, probably. We drop like a singleton Karn also. Could also drop Shadowspear instead of Karn. Yo, man, thank you for the Prime 13 months. I appreciate you. Welcome back. Oh, okay. It gives you extra percentage points if you sub with the keyword. Okay. I mean, this hand never beats a Harbinger in a million years, but it's a sweet hand. Mind Stone. Your turn. I think I'm gonna crack this Bauble. I don't know how command resolved. No clue. Devourer. Maybe they had just a bunch of pushes. Bowmaster? I don't know. I have another Bowmaster in hand, so I think casting this Kozilek's command now is probably the move. I don't really want either of these either. Ooh. That one I do, unless they Harbinger me. It's fastest Harbinger you've ever seen. Cast Fleshraker, cast Mox Opal. Just have more spawns on the table for them to Bowmaster. Shoot the spaghetti. I don't have any plans for Dragonstorm today, but probably tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go with Ugin here. I go with Ugin because the Devourer is cheaper later. It's probably gonna get consigned anyways, but no, it is. It's still an artifact. It's an artifact island, but it's an artifact still. It's like subtype versus super type or something like that. Mercutitum. Moinkot. Mercantitan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spaghetti always finds a way. It'd be a real shame if it got devoured. This guy's 2 to the top. Another Harbinger. I'm gonna take that Bowmaster out of their hand. We're on point today, chat. I remember the Bowmaster that they had from when I bobbled them on like turn 1. Shoots my spaghetti. Do I play the no value Thought-Knot Seer just to present lethal? Probably. Okay, plays the land. Wait, was that Sink into Stupor? They should have held that for sure, right? And not played it as a land. Could like bounce the Thought-Knot Seer. Plays the land and scoops. Oopsie scoopsie. Congrats, believers. Little 4-dash. Ugin seems very, very strong if you can get to him. I feel like the problem is if you actually can get to him, because we play against a lot of Blood Moon, a lot of Harbinger this league. And whatever match we got to resolve or even put Ugin on the stack, we won. In all the games we didn't get to do that, we just lost. So Ugin seems insane for the time being. We'll see if he remains being insane, but overall, pretty good record, and I think this is a good starting point for Ugin. But maybe he's better than the traditional Eldrazi ramps. Either way, chat. I'm going to put up a poll for what you guys want to see next. I'm going to run to the restroom, and then when I get back, I'm going to pull the giveaway as well. What next?
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.